news is brought to you by the National Bank of the Virgin Islands, Cyril B. Ramney Tertola Pier Park, NV Salon, Spa, Nail and Barbershops, the Wellness Center, Medical and Behavioral Health Clinics, Tissely Cross, Deliciously Smooth Cider, HOV Medical, and Digicel. Sign up for Digicel Plus Home Light Bundles, faster internet, movies and sports. With the caution light flashing over the Virgin Islands as the 2023 hurricane season remains ripe, District 8 Representative Honorable Marlon A. Penn appealed to Minister for Works and Utilities Honorable Kai M. Reimer.
If we don't have the funding to do this, this road probably needs to be closed because of it's at that stage. If anyone falls over, it's like almost you know the road, Minister. We've been there. We've looked at the road. We had to make a decision. If we're not going to fund it, to develop it, we have to close the road.
Honorable Penn sees this as an urgent precautionary measure given the likelihood of the territory being affected by a storm this weekend.
It's for us to just try our best to prepare the best that we can to deal with any system going forward. Hereby, on this day, we're now dealing with a similar event that has formed somewhat similar to the location that Oma was, and taking a similar pathways. It was projected to go west-northwest and then it shifted. That's the reason I'm emphasizing that even though the current information we have is saying that it should pass a distance where impacts would be minimal, is to not just be complacent and take the current information as it is, but to still go ahead and make the preparations that you would typically make around this time of the year.
That's Jason Penn, Director of the Department of Disaster Management, during an interview with us today, September 6, 2023, when he also urged the territory to be in a state of readiness. Now it's that state of mind Honorable Penn assumed when addressing concerns about the road in his district. Here's that interaction with him and the Minister for Works.
Madam Speaker, could the Minister for Communication and Works please update this Honorable House on the Ministry's plan to fix the undermined road on top of Sheperd Hill, which is also part of a critical junction, which is also past a critical junction and poses a danger to the residents of this area, inclusive of time. And this is the road on the upper end, Minister, now in Sheperd.
Thank you, Member. Madam Speaker, the designs to complete this section of the road have been completed. The ability to address this road is dependent on the availability of funds.
Thank you, Minister. Minister, if you have a timeline, any timeline in terms of priority on this particular project?
Madam Speaker, as we go through this budget cycle, I think we can both and all lobby for the funds to be made available. Though the Minister of Finance has mentioned that he will be seeking a loan funding for road and infrastructural works within this territory. Though we want to get all the roads done, Madam Speaker, I can't give a timeline because it's all dependent on when we're able to get funds to get these works accomplished.
Thank you, Minister. Minister, what I'll say in terms of the last question, is there any plans, if you don't have the funding to do this, this road probably needs to be closed because of it's at that stage. If anyone falls over, it's like almost you know the road, Minister. We've been there. We've looked at the road. We had to make a decision. If we're not going to fund it, to develop it, we have to close the road.
This was during the September 5, 2023 sitting of the House of Assembly. With this JTV News Update, Kathy Richards.
We know that where you choose to bank matters, and it is your vote on what your funds do in strengthening our community. As your official Bank of Paradise, we invest and support the lifeblood of our economy by helping in the realization of personal goals for homeownership, education, and entrepreneurial visions, which support small businesses. We make it our place to connect with persons and worthy causes, and we have been doing so for more than 30 years. Where your money goes and what your dollars empower are your choice. And we thank you for choosing us, a bank that gives where it matters the most, for you, for our community, and a happier tomorrow. The National Bank of the Virgin Islands.
Everyone looks to the future, but no one truly knows what the future holds.
The number of people under the age of 20 with type 2 diabetes could increase by 49% by 2050. Let it be known that we all have a 30% chance of developing hypertension.
Globally, more than 300 million people of all ages suffer from depression.
More than 60,000 young adults aged 20 to 39 are diagnosed with cancer each year. Obesity leads to problems such as stroke, heart disease, and kidney failure.
No matter your race, age, or color, we are all at risk.
These diseases can be managed or prevented if caught early.
But with the right medicine and the right doctors to keep us on a path to live a robust and healthy life,
we will live well.